This is Tiffany Kim representing For Real Media.
Truck pulled up right across the street. Happens all the time, literally every single day. It didn't, it wasn't the truck that I've normally seen, but it didn't look out of place either. But they pulled up. I don't really want to tell you what I saw, but it wasn't good.
All right, where the pillow is? We're doing that. Let's get you a gutter with you. Baby bird. They stop sound.
This is investigating a murder. Houston's Kai Price is there now live at the scene. Hey Kai, what can you tell us?
All right, guys, we are here on White Oak Highway here in Branch. Now, as you can see behind me, the scene is still clearly kind of active. We still have a sheriff and a few deputies on scene now. The Acadia Parish Sheriff's Office tells me that they were called here at around 7 p.m. for a disturbance, and after being on the scene for a while, they did determine that this was deemed a murder-suicide. Now, of course, information is limited because this is an active investigation. The identities, of course, of the people in the murder side, of course, are unknown at this time, but of course...
Joshua Moten reporting in Evangeline Parish, where students at Mamu High returned to class after senior DeShayla Ardwan was killed, and what the Acadia Parish Sheriff's Office believes to be a case of suicide. A statement issued by Mamu High says, in part, please keep our students and staff as well as the family and friends of DeShayla in your prayers. DeShayla will always be remembered for her courage and bravery, her kind heart, and her beautiful smile. A cousin of DeShayla shared a statement with KATC that says, I never would have imagined this. I love you more than words can describe. You'll always live on.
Hey guys, this is one of those bad news that we can't overlook. This young lady just beat cancer a few months before this incident that took her life. Honestly, this is said because is really hurt when one wins a battle and then lose her life due to negligence and none regards to people's lives. Before we go on, I want to say RIP to Mrs. DeShayla and my deepest condolences to their families. So basically, the story has it that Robertson, who is DeShayla's boyfriend, took her life on their way to her homecoming and also did same to himself after an argument broke out between the two of them. This is really sad, and I will always say, don't ever be around people or try being around people who do crazy stuff at every slightest provocation. Yeah, let's get back into the video.
Office, authorities responded to a call on LA 367 this past Saturday, where they found DeShayla Ardwan and Glenn Keithan Robinson dead from gun wounds. It's believed that Glenn Keithan killed DeShayla before taking his own life. According to Acadia Parish Sheriff's Office, this is still an ongoing investigation. In Evangeline Parish, I'm Joshua Moten with KATC TV3.
Authorities say two people are after an apparent murder. Houston's Kai Price speaks with a witness who was near the scene at the time it happened.
Here in this area on White Oak Highway, officials with the Acadia Parish Sheriff's Office tell me they are investigating a murder-suicide.
That truck pulled up right across the street. Happens all the time, literally every single day. It wasn't the truck that I've normally seen, but it didn't look out of place either. But they pulled up. I heard a couple of gunshots. Didn't really think nothing of it.
The Acadia Parish Sheriff's Office tells News 10 they received a call around 7 p.m. Saturday night of what appeared to be a murder-suicide. Branch resident Austin Bellard says he heard the sound of gunshots coming from a truck that pulled up near an area by White Oak Highway. He says he rushed to the area to see what was going on, but says what he found was disturbing.
A man that owns the land came out here. I went and meet him before the cops showed up. And it was just me, him, and my dad out there. I don't really want to tell you what I saw, but it wasn't good.
According to the Acadia Parish Sheriff's Office, information is limited because this is an active investigation. The identities of those involved in the murder have not yet been released. Bellard says his heart goes out to both families who are being affected by this tragedy.
I really feel bad for the parents, for both, actually. I think I know, I can put two and two together about what happened, you know, but I really feel for both people's parents.
Authorities say this matter is still under investigation. In Acadia Parish, Kai Price, KLFY, New.
All right, where the camera was? We're going down. This bitch went that way. Baby bird. They stop playing. Stop playing me. I'm scared. Go, man, go. Look. What the fuck? Whoa! Don't you look on your window? I'm scared. Bro, hey, bro. What is that on with? Hey, bro. Make kids. Make kids. Where the camera went, baby? They don't catch me. Nothing. Man, that shit was funny. Licking all of my truck. You like my truck? Epa! Where the camera went, babe? I barely want you, guys. Babe, stop playing. Stop playing. Hey, look, I'm a male, yeah. I don't know what you is, but like, no, I don't fuck with you. With them horns on your head. Move around. Man, where that camera went? Man, let's go get some more feet. Now you want some more feet? The feet what? The ugly bear? No, the feet the giraffe was supposed to see the giraffe. Man, move away from these damn animals. They're pissing me off.
So basically, the guy was a 21 years old boy and the girl a 17 years old girl who were in a relationship. I know a lot of people will say things about the age difference, but before that, remember, some consider one being adult at age 17 and above. So don't blame their parents, because normally there's no way a parent should let their child into the care of her boyfriend at that age. You know, what I am just saying is that parents should be able to monitor their kids to avoid certain situations. And I just want to say that people have to sit back and understand this type of situation. You know, one doesn't enter into a relationship with people who is not emotionally and mentally stable to handle certain situation in a relationship, because I feel like this has become a regular occurrence, especially the guys taking the girl's life consistently. I didn't say women don't do same, but the totality of men are more. And I want to say, if you stay with someone who gives you slightest overly aggressive attitude or anything, please get away from those kind of people, because they can never change. And you know, those victims end up overlooking those red flags that in turn comes back to hurt them, just like this one, and many that have happened over time. So as a person, don't ever overlook any attitude a person presents, because it happens for a reason. He couldn't control his emotions when he's angry, and he ended up killing his girlfriend and himself. In all this, my heart really goes out to the family and the young girl that lost her life in the day that was actually meant to be the happiest day of her life, and is very sad. But nevertheless, I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this situation. And before I go, I would like to ask you all to very carefully, when you are out dealing with certain people, please do pay attention to the signs you see in people. Because looking at this situation, these children are still very young for this type of thing. He shouldn't see killing as an alternative to ease his anger, and he being out there taking their life when they still have many years to enjoy life, other than killing his girlfriend and taking his life. Also, as a parent, when you see your child with people, your heart constantly tell you things about plus, pay attention to that and save your children from that relationship. But after everything, it is what it is. I feel no empathy for the boy. I only feel sympathy for the family, because he definitely hurt a lot of people and is unfortunate the girl's life has to end this way, and may her soul rest in peace. What is your opinion on this situation? Comment in the video, like, and subscribe to the channel.